I have no idea how that looks, but I hope it says 3 months later. It's been 3 months since I've posted, at least according to YouTube. And that's a little discouraging. It's also been 5 days since I started thinking that I really need to do this again and get back to generating content. And it's true. I have been not fully here, very, very focused on getting things done. And because I've been very, very focused on getting things done, I haven't gotten fuck all done, which is kind of unsettling. It's been a really, really crazy year for folks. It has been a challenge to say the least, and even the best of us, I think it's driven just a little bit mad. I know I personally have dealt with a lot of isolation, dealt with a lot of lack of connecting with people, which connecting with people is one of the things that I really enjoy more than anything else. It's one of the things that just makes me happy to see and to immerse myself in other people's energy and see them happy. The challenge is it's really easy to get caught up in your head and get caught up in that not wanting to get out of bed thing and get caught up in the challenges that overall mental health brings, as well as the challenges that a year's worth of mental health challenges bring. We are moving our way toward completely reopening in the Seattle area. We are actually, as of yesterday, King County was at 70% vaccinated, which is the first major metropolitan area in the United States to be so. Yay for progressive us. Yay! That was kind of fun looking. I'll do that again. Yay! Still, there's challenges. There's conflicts. There's a new COVID variant. There is a whole lot of what would normally be a festive season going on, which just isn't because no one was able to plan for a festive season yet. There is, oddly enough, triple-digit temperatures coming up in Seattle. What the hell's up with that? There's people throwing things off overpasses. There's just a lot of insanity. And it's really, really hard to anchor down onto that sort of thing. But you know what? We got each other. I got you. You got me. And one way or another, we're going to make it through this. I really don't have a lot to offer on this outside the fact that I appreciate the people who have subscribed, who are supporting this, who are keeping this up. I'm definitely in the process of trying to work on a few other things. I'm hopefully going to be getting things a little bit more out there. And one of my big goals over the next little bit is actually generating a lot of content in advance so that we don't have this kind of long, drawn-out absence of my glowing personality. You know it's true. You miss me when I'm gone. And with that, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and expand a little bit. This year's been super hard. I downplay it a lot, even though I'm very open about it. But when you're dealing with things like depression, especially in times of conflict, in times of lack, in times of uncertainty, of which we are absolutely living in one of those, it is so incredibly freaking hard to stay on top of shit. And even when everyone believes in you, and even when you know everyone believes in you, it doesn't matter if you don't. And people will say, well, you're amazing. Why should you even worry? You're living the life of Riley, which is a remarkably outdated statement, but I happen to like my outdated statements. I think they're peachy keen and groovy. But they'll be like, you're living the life of Riley. You have nothing to worry about. You got a house. You had a job, which clearly you were probably doing well enough to walk away from. Not really, but kind of. What do you have to worry about? Kids are out of the house. Your life is stable. You've got dachshunds. Who doesn't love dachshunds? I don't really like dachshunds. But you know what? I don't have is a clear vision. I don't have a clear purpose, but I am working on it. I'm going forward, but some days are just such a struggle. Some days are just so difficult to wake up and even get out of bed, because unfortunately there's not the opportunities to feed on the energy of other people like the incubus that I am. There's not a lot of opportunities to help drive people to their success. There's not a lot of ways to say, hey, I'm here for you. I'm just way the hell over here. You can kind of get me online sometimes if you happen to call me when I'm not going through a depressive cycle or super anxious and socially challenged, which unfortunately happens a reasonable amount of the time. I've had some tremendous support from folks, just amazing people helping me out and reaching out and getting connected. I've finally been able to have like semi-regular connection with folks, and there is support. But man, unstructured free time is a nightmare. All of the ideas and the thoughts and the compulsions and the compelling reasons to do stuff, but absolutely no energy to do it or belief that if you do it, it's going to succeed. That was some crazy shit. This little bird just flew over there and literally hopped off the side of the rail. That was kind of cool. Cute little bird, too. I'm just going to stay focused and see how close he gets to me. Maybe I'll throw down a little bird seed there, because I happen to have some bird seed. Whoop, there you go. Let's see if that gets her attention. I digress, mostly because digressing is fun. Make me happy. People make me happy, and I'm missing people a lot. And I really want to reach out, and I want to help people be better. And I want to answer all your questions, and I want to help clear up your obstacles and your hurdles, because it gives me something to do. It gives me something that engages me, which I haven't had for a long time. This has turned into a really bit of a weird video, but you know what? I'm going to go ahead and leave it up because, you know, nothing wrong with being genuine, right? Right? You're okay with it? I'm assuming. If you're not, you would have turned this off a long time ago, so it's really not going to matter. But I'm of the impression that you're kind of hip to this. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. Thank you for being around. Thank you for understanding that this isn't easy. I'm a perpetual motion energy of change. I'm constantly in a state of growth and flux, and it's kind of where I live, and it's kind of where I thrive. But from a similar perspective, when it goes on for too long, it gets kind of scary, because you wonder, because you have all these people who support you, and they're like, hey, dude, you're amazing, rocking it. What has two thumbs and is freaking awesome? This guy right freaking here. But from a similar perspective, when you hear things like, well, you just need to get out of your own way. Duh. It's not a solution, that's a problem. Well, you know, you're more than fine. I don't see why you're having any problems. Well, yeah, clearly, because you're not in my head, which is telling me I got problems. They're not necessarily real. A lot of them are just plain future tripping, but you know what? They're still problems. I'm gracious. See, this is where it gets kind of weird, because there's absolutely a level of frustration, as much with myself as with anything else, because, like I said, I live in a state of change. Change is what I do. Change is who I am. I am not quite a trickster god, but at least a vague trickster demigod of some kind. An agent of chaos that helps build better order. The best damn wingman and hype man you can ever hope to have. But I gotta have somebody to hype. I gotta have someone who needs a wingman. I have to have the opportunity to help people grow and change, because god damn it, everybody has the potential to be so much more. And it's intoxicating when you can see that happen. It's intoxicating when you can watch someone go from a wilting violet to a rocket ship of creative energy. So hot. Rawr. Anyway, the big reason for this video was just to let you know that I'm here. I'm still alive. It's been a struggle. It's been a headache. But we're still here, and we're still going. And if you're still riding along with this, I thank you very much. If you still support this in any way, I thank you very much. If you have any questions that you have, please let me know. If there's any information that I can help convey to you, let me know. If there's any help you need, just living a better life, let me know. I am here to help. I am here to hold belief for you and in you for when you can't. And I'm here to prop you up when you just need a little hand. Nobody needs more than they have. I genuinely believe that everybody has it in them to be amazing. We just get confused sometimes. And theoretically, if I have it in me to be amazing, clearly I'm confused sometimes. But you know, we keep going. Thanks for taking the time. Again, I hope to spend some time this next weekend, especially generate some future content. And thank you. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for the belief. Thank you for just being around. It's a good thing. Have a great weekend.